Sijui kama unajua over 50% ya Kenyans huwa wana earn mshahara ya kutoka 15K to 20K. Hapo ndo watu wengi huwa wana earn that basic salary, alright? So leo ningependa tuzungumzie that salary and see how much or what should we dedicate on where, so that at least to save ka kitu, tuweze kuweka ka biashara, ndio tuweze to move to the next level. Alright, kitu ya maana huwa na request from you is that make sure umesubscribe to this channel. Hiyo red button imeandikwa hapo subscribe, make sure umeigonga, then turn on the notification bell, ukuwa ukijulishwa nikiupload new videos. Alright, also give this video a thumbs up, like, so that we can move together. Alright, make sure umewatch to the end ndio uweze kuelewa. Alright, let's get into it. First of all, kitu moja unafaa kuelewa ni ati rent ni kitu ya maana sana. Alright, kuna vitu mbili sana huwa na insist in this, that is the rent and the savings. Alright, so lakini mimi huwa na advise this way. Immediately after umeshapata mshahara yako, kitu ya maana unafaa kufanya ni ati start with savings. Kwanza jiwekee kando before you even do the other things, kwa sababu you never know, a rainy day can come, especially kama uko na familia na watoto or something of sort. I always advise people, make sure that you save and save and save. Alright, the amount of money as a request uko na save, kama uko kwa hii bracket ya hii mshahara, ni at least make sure ume save at least 2,500, at least. That is the least you should save. Alright, so 2,500 is the least you should save, and if you can save more than that, better for you. Alright, at least 2,500, if you can save it for several months, I can assure you unaweza anza kabiashara kadogo hapo hivyo kando, and you supplement your conventional income. Alright, so tumeshafanya savings, tuseme ni at least 2,500. Kuna wenye huwa wana save more than that. If you can manage to save more than 2,500, that is good for you. Alright, number 2, we go to something called the rent. Hii ni kitu huwezi avoid. Of course you have to live somewhere. Lazima uishi kwa nyumba, lazima ukue mahali. Alright, because we always say that 3 basic things that you have to have as a human being ni shelter, clothing and food. Alright, so tuko kwa shelter sasa, that is the rent. Now rent naweza recommend usipitishe 4K. Okay, usipitishe, let it be the maximum. Okay, alright, but again unaweza compare transport yako na rent ni gani, which is which. Maybe unaweza lipa nyumba expensive kiasi na wewe usave on rent, or maybe unaweza lipa nyumba cheaper but then ujiexpose kwa more transport. Right, so you have to compare those two factors. Kama kuna mali unaona unaweza save rent mob kwa kulipa nyumba expe kiasi, that's well and good, but again if you realize like both of them, none is helping you, like unalipa nyumba expensive but again bado unatumia rent or rather transport expensive, that one haikusaidii in any way. So make sure that at least you find a way to balance between those two things. Alright, so naweza recommend at least 4K. Remember, kwa hii bracket ya 15K to 20K, hapa ni mali unafaa advocate for sacrifice more than anything else. Kuna watu wanasemanga you're not supposed to work hard, work smart. Kwanza inaanzanga na hard work, then it goes to smart work. Kwa mfano, let's say you don't have anything that you can do, you first of all start doing that thing, no matter how much energy to require, then from there you can transit into, working smart or something of self. So kitu ya kwanza huwa na advise people is sacrifice. You better live as if you don't think, alright, but you do, rather than live as if you think but you don't. That's what I always advise people. So tumeagree hapa hivi, current kasipite 4K na kakienda sana, if lazima upitishe 4,500. Right, so anyway, so you have to revise yourself and get to see how much unatumianga kama rent, then you revise your figures so that at least you fit in this bracket. Otherwise, kwa hii basic salary ya 15 to 20 hapa hivi manze, usipongangana inaweza kuumania na unaweza get yourself into bigger problems. Alright, tuende namba tatu, hiyo pia ni kitu huwezi avoid, that is what I call the matumizi ya kila siku. That's something that you have to have in your life. Alright, lazima ukule, lazima ulipe stima yenyewe, because nowadays stima ni must. Alright, stima is a basic thing. Alright, so stima, maji na kukula. Alright, hiyo naweza sema at least dedicate your 8,000 for that. Alright, set aside 8,000 for that. Hiyo ndio kwa matumizi yako ya kila siku, kukula, kukunywa nini, rent, bills zako hapo za kina stima, maji and something of sort. Alright, so what we have done is basically tumeachieve vitu tatu, na hizo ndio huwa nasema they are the most important thing. Kitu ya kwanza tumesort out the rent, kitu ya pili tumesort out kitu nitangwa savings, very important, and the third one to sort out story na kukula. Hizo vitu zingine akina kununua nguo nini, those ones you can go ahead and plan yourself with the remainder, or the amount of money that remains out there. Alright, let's not go into buying trousers, I don't know, shirts or something of sort. If you focus on those 3 things, then the rest will fall into place. Alright, so let me just recap what I've just said. Acha tu nirudie vile tu nimesema hivi, rent yako kama unalipa mshahara ya 15K to 20K, rent yako isipite 4K. That's where you should stick. Number two, nikasema make sure at least you save 2,500 at the end of the month. At least. Sijasema at most, at least. Meaning if you save more than that, better and good for you. Number three, nikazungumzia story na matumizi ya kila siku. That's the food, story na bills ya maji, story na bills ya steam or something of sort. So once you achieve those three things, then I can assure you life will be cheaper, life will be affordable for you, rather than financing lots of things that are fancies and getting out and drinking spree and something of sort. You get the point. It's always good to have somewhere by you balance those two things so that at least you can move to the next level. All right. So my guys, maybe you're out there and you're like, I don't know how I should manage this kind of a salary. I don't know. I always get myself, empty pocket at around 15 before I departed the other salary or something of sort. Then call this place from home, right? I basically talk about financial management, real financial management. Si hizi zingine za vitabu za kizungu nyingi nyingi. No, here I talk about real things on the ground. How much are you supposed to dedicate where na unafaa kufanya aje na vitu kama hizo. So if you love that kind of a content, then call this place home simply by subscribing. By the way, it is free. Just hit that red button, subscribe, and the importance of that is that whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first one to be notified. All right, turn that notification bell as well. Give this your thumbs up, is very important as well. Comment down below, tell me what you think, because I'm a believer you get a point, and we all made up of a point, and just like an iron sharpens another iron, so do we learn from each. Alright, so as of now, if you would like any business idea, I always say you can contact me. Nitajaribu niwache namba zangu hapo kwa description of this video, where we will talk much about businesses. I actually have a booklet of 30 business ideas. You can go ahead and grab it. Has 30 different businesses. Can you imagine that? 1, 2, 3, up to 30. And by the way, each business is discussed on what it entails and how you can start it or something of sort. Also, you can have different business plans. I have them ready of different businesses. Name them: gas refilling, hardware, butchering, chemist, whatever. I have them ready. If you would like to have a copy of it, then you can always contact me. Nitaacha namba yangu hapo hivyo kwa my description of this video. Then you can be able to reach me and we can talk a business. Also, if you'd like to have a business coaching, contact me as well. And as of now, see you in the next one and goodbye.